What was that?
Look, don't worry, it's just an owl, yeah.
What was that?
You just stood on that stick.
What was that?
Sorry, a little trump fell out.
What was that?
That was you!
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Dodge. What was that?
Was that you?
That wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Not me.
Wasn't me either.
It was me!
Ah! Oh,
See you, Dodger! The past. Oh, Ian. Terrible things.
I know you got attacked by a trumping bear.
Ian, it had windy pops.
It did. Email in, tell us what you think about camping. CBBC@bbc.co.uk. Have you been attacked by a trumping bear? We'll find out very soon. Right now, here's Richard Hammond in brand new Blast Lab.
Done it. That is the world's smallest microchip, the power of 1,000 supercomputers on something the size of a pinhead. Oh, well, Lab Rat, what have I told you about playing ball games in the lab? That is 6 years' work down the drain, gone. That could have changed the world we live in for all of us, and I'll never... Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much indeed. I'm Richard Hammond, and welcome to my Blast Lab! So, joining me today, two groups of young scientists who will compete in various challenges to win great prizes. Coming up, we have facts galore with my trusty sidekick, Oliver. In mini science, there's even more friction than usual. It'll still work. We go back in time to discover why the lab rats wear red and yellow lab coats. And they're grotty, they're snotty, they're definitely roboty. They are the Snotbots! Now, to keep my top secret lab safe, I have employed the most dangerous security woman biscuits can buy. She is my Ninja Nan. I've even built her very own Ninja Nanex over there. Quiet, she's having a Super Women's Institute meal through there. That may look like ordinary Swiss roll, but it's actually made of carbon steel. Oh, yeah, only she can do that. Right, let's have a look at who's trying to get into my lab today. Yes, they're all very excited in here because they think you're the red team. We don't know yet, security checks. So, your names, please, what are you called?
BJ, Spencer, Harrison.
Yeah, OK, that checks out with your security file. Under talent, who's going to do what? Just to check you are who you say you are.
I've got weird eyebrows.
Why?
Because when I move them, they'd be very weird.
I've seen stranger in here you wouldn't believe. But no, yes, they are moving independently. All right, Harrison, I'll accept that. Come into the lab. Please, you can come in this far. You can come no further. Ninja Nan's watching. You're pretty much through security, just one final check. We've agreed a password with the real red team, and if you are the real red team, you'd know what that is.
Mushrooms.
That's what I've got written down here. Why mushrooms?
Because our mum always cooks them and we absolutely hate them.
Well, all three of you hate mushrooms.
Yeah.
Right, you are the official red team, though. That's good news. Go and get settled in, ready for the first game. There you go, audience. They are your red team. So that's half the teams. Now we need another. Let's see the bunch of people claiming to be the yellow team. OK, you three claim to be the yellow team, and you could be. We must check to find out. Your names, please.
Maya. Angelique. Andrea.
Maya, Angelique, Andrea. Yeah, that's what I've got down here. Angelique and Andrea has your name under talent. What are you going to do?
We can do gymnastics.
Really? Go on, then. Oh! OK, OK, fair enough. No, I'll accept that. Come into the lab. Be careful doing that. Oh, loose change can fall out of your pockets. Welcome to the lab. You're nearly through security, but just one final check. We've agreed a password with the real yellow team. What is it?
Chatterbox.
Why? Any reason?
Because we always get in trouble for talking.
You won't get into trouble for that round here. Just don't touch anything, they explode. It's quite tricky. You're the yellow team. Go and get settled in and ready for the first game, OK? They are your yellow team. Now let's meet our adjudicator. He's a fast thinker, but a very slow starter. It is Oliver. FactNav 2.0 plugged in. OK. Now, when I was installing the latest high-tech FactNav 2.0 system into Oliver, I accidentally spilled some strawberry milkshake on the instructions and a bit in the wires. And as a result, it's not always 100% reliable. Some of the facts I get out of Oliver's FactNav are true, some are false. And teams, it's up to you to tell me which they are. Are they true or are they false? If they are true, Oliver will tell us by doing this. And if they turn out to be false, he'll let us know by doing this. OK, now the game's pretty simple. You'll see each team, you've got 3 lights. Each time you answer a question correctly, we will turn one of your lights green. The first team to get all 3 of their lights lit green will win. Hurrah! Not quite that simple, though, because if you answer a question incorrectly, not only do we not light one of your lights green, we light one of the other team's lights green. Right, let's get on with the game. We need to sort out who's going to seize control of the game at the very beginning, and we'll do that with a nearest to question. Halley's Comet was last seen from Earth in 1986. In what year will we next see it? Halley's Comet was last seen from Earth in 1986. In what year will we next see it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Time is up. Yellows, what have you gone for?
3050.
3050. Reds? 21, 24. Right, well, I can tell you the real answer is 2061, which means the Reds, despite being a little way away, win the point. It goes to you. Right, so it's a green light lit for the Reds straight away. You're in control of the game. You get the first true or false question. Antarctica is classed as a desert. Is that true or is that false? Have a think while you're doing that. Audience, let us know what you think. Vote with your feet. Let's see what you think. Is it true or false? Ooh, a lot of hopping about and mind changing. What are you? Oh, you're in the middle there. Can't make your mind up. Or are you just trying to get on there? What do you think?
Yeah.
You think it is? OK.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a desert?
No.
No. You're on the wrong spot then. OK. Right. Over here, what do we think?
I think it's not desert.
Well, let's find out what the real answer is, OK? Back to your places, please. So the audience, I would say, more coming down in favour of it being classed as a desert, but it's your call because you're the ones who've taken control of the game. What do you think, then? Antarctica is classed as a desert. Is that true or false?
True.
You think it's true? Oliver, is it true or false? It's true! Brother celebrations been going on there. If an area has less than 250 millimetres of annual rain, it is classed as a desert, and parts of Antarctica have seen no rain for 2 million years. Right. Let's ask the question for the yellows. Here is your science fact. Vitamin C is an acid. Is that true or false? Vitamin C is an acid. Is that true or is that false?
True.
You think it's true? Oliver, is it true or false? It's true! It's true, well done. That's a light lit for you. That puts you very much still in the game. Reds, 3 brothers, hate mushrooms and like science. Here is your science fact. A centipede is born with 100 legs. Just to remind you, in case you'd forgotten, this is to win the game. Get this wrong, you give the yellows another light and they can win next time round, OK? So, the centipede is born with 100 legs. Is that true or false?
False.
You think false? Is it true or false, Oliver? It's false! That means a blue light is green for the Reds. They win this game, yellows. I'm sorry, but don't worry, there's a long way yet to go. That means the score now with 3 lights lit, it's 1-0 to the Reds. One morning, I was so bored, I decided to bring my old science teacher back from school to the blast lab using a time machine. It went well until I accidentally hit F3 on the keyboard and she came back as a 10-year-old. She's, of course, Mini Miss.
You never did check your working, Richard.
No, sorry, Miss. Mind you, good job I didn't hit F4. That would have brought you back as a gerbil. Right.
I shudder to think what F5 would have done.
Oh, I shouldn't think you want to know, Miss. What are we doing?
Well, today's game is all about phone books and friction in a game I like to call...
Junk Mail Jeopardy.
I'm in the phone book, Miss. Under S for scientist.
You're also under I for idiot.
Yeah, you spotted
Now,
that. Yeah.
listen up. These two phone books, with a few pages interleaved, can support quite a lot of weight, thanks to friction.
Right, so hang on. Weight is being supported off this little ring, I'm guessing. And then are these screwed together?
No,
Glued?
no,
Taped?
no,
Nailed?
no. Sensing a pattern here, Richard?
Is it magic?
No, it's friction.
OK.
Now, the teams must take it in turns to hang these household objects off this loop,
And then the team that causes the phone books to separate loses.
Don't interrupt, Richard.
Sorry, Miss.
What I was going to say is, the team that causes the book to fall loses.
But that...
Not a word, Richard.
OK. OK. Right, well, before we do this, we need to decide who's going first and second. Reds, you're in the lead right now. Do you want to go first or second?
First.
You want to go first? All right, then, well, if you'd like to step up, this is your selection of objects. If you'd like to go around the back of there and just make your selection. Now, the rules do state you're not allowed to actually pick an object up. You just have to guess by looking at them which one you want to use.
So,
Just to explain what we're doing here. These two bits of paper slide over each other quite easily, nothing to stop them. But if I squeeze them together, it's much, much harder to separate them, to move them across one another like that. Now, that's because the more of it that I bring into contact with the other piece, the more friction there is. It's like if you imagine them with loads of tiny little bumps on. They're all gripping against one another, and it's harder to move. The bigger the area sticking together, the more friction there is. And in our phone book, of course, with all those pages, that adds up to a big area of paper pressed against one another. No glue, nothing to fix them in place, just friction as you squeeze them. If I squeeze them there the same way, what helps here, as you add the weight, it'll squeeze the pages together, which will increase the friction. Of course, there will come a point when friction isn't enough and the whole lot will fall down. The team that does that loses. Reds, have you made up your mind?
yeah.
Yep.
What are you going for?
The oil can.
The oil can. All right, team, away you go.
The oil can is the second heaviest item, weighing 4 kilograms.
OK, it's taking two of you to lift it, brothers. That's really... And you've taken a Wellington boot with you.
Will the phone books be able to hold its weight?
Brave play from the red team there, going for the second heaviest object. 4 kilograms of oil can, suspended from there. Nothing more than friction. No glue, no nails, no fixings of any sort, just the friction.
It's the yellows' turn now, and they've gone for the teddy bear, the third lightest item, weighing only 300 grams.
There you go, held in place by friction alone. Well, the yellows, some excellent play.
The boys are up next, and they've gone with the tambourine. It's 150 grams, making it the lightest item.
And it's worked. It's worked. Well done, Reds.
The yellows now coming back with the candlestick, weighing in at 475 grams.
Oh, it's on. Well done, yellows.
And the pages showing no signs of weakening. The boys have gone with the foam hand, weighing 375 grams.
Ooh, OK.
The yellows have answered with the tennis racket, which weighs 400 grams.
Look at that! Well done, yellows.
Unbelievable, there's a combined weight of 5.7 kilograms up there, and the pages are still holding the strain. More than can be said for a certain red team member. Now, the reds have gone for the lightest object left, the lampshade, which weighs only 225 grams.
Oh, there you go, that counts. Yellows. The umbrella.
This is the lightest object still available, weighing only 350 grams.
It's just heavy item.
Andrea stepping forwards. Oh, no pressure. Because if she gets this, lads, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Ooh, she's... Yeah, anyway, any means of getting it supported off there is allowable under the official rules. Oh! Well done, well done.
Go for the fire. Let's go. Grab it. Do you want to put it on?
Go on for the fire extinguisher.
no.
Oh, it's heavy.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's heavy.
It certainly is, weighing in at 1.4 kilograms.
Oh, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky placing. Oh, step back. Well done. Yellows. Step forwards. Oh, well done. A snap decision taken.
A good decision nonetheless, with the welly weighing only 800 grams, the lightest remaining item.
Oh, look at that! Maya, I think, possibly our coolest player today. Every time just walks up, hangs it, and walks off. Job done. OK, the boys... Oh, they've gone for the duck. I happen to know the duck is the third heaviest item out there. It's been weighted with sand.
This could be a disastrous pick for the Reds. The duck weighs 3 kilograms. Will the phone books be able to hold its added weight?
OK, good luck, good luck. That's a traffic cone.
And it's not light, weighing 1.9 kilograms.
Oh, absolutely beautifully done. If it'll hold the weight, this is going to be an amazing bit. Oh, look at that!
Well, this is incredible. The two phone books are holding up just under 13.5 kilograms. Surely they can't take any more weight.
Oh, no, it's...
Oh, it's a whopper. 3.5 kilograms of drum going on. There we go, they go
wait,
back.
keep it up.
Oh, oh.
Yes!
Oh, it's Ninja Nan's shopping trolley full of ninja fighting equipment. I think the heaviest item out here today.
That would be magnificent.
7 kilograms. Ooh, now make sure it's high enough to hang. Remember, it has to be suspended. It can't rest. Oh! Oh!
Although the pages managed to hold up just under 17 kilos, it was the added 7 of the trolley that proved too much, bringing it crashing to the ground.
Astonishing play from both teams. The point goes to the Reds. It makes the score 2-0. Well done, 2-0 to the Reds now. That's really... I never knew phone books could be so much fun. But let's get serious now. Seriously heavy, that is. It's time to go back in time for a bit of Blast Lab history.
Legend has it that in the grounds of my secret lab, there once lived 2 separate tribes of idiots. Each as simple and as pointless as the other, but with one noticeable difference. One group lived their lives devoted to the colour yellow, while the other followed a red path to happiness. Needless to say, the 2 tribes did not mix. But the 2 tribes were not alone in the forest. There were others, creatures older than time itself. Although this one says he's not a day over 21. Likely story. Anyway, these mysterious elders wanted to end this division scarring the land and devised a plan to finally and for all time join the 2 colours, the 2 tribes, together. By simply taking the 2 tribes' colossal phone books and interleaving them closer than ever before to create the ultimate bond. But how does it work? The pages of our books are actually very rough, and so under a microscope they would look like bumpy roads. When one page is slid over another, these bumps get caught on each other, and so there is a small amount of friction. The more pages of the books we overlap, the more bumps get caught, and so the more friction there is, stopping the pages from sliding apart. When the 2 tribes found the books, the elders had added handles, encouraging them to try to pull them apart. The handles were not holding them together, though. The power of the pages was doing this alone. No matter how hard they tried, they could not undo what had been done by the elders. The power of the pages was too strong. But the two tribes still did not believe that it was impossible to separate the two books. Therefore, a final test of the power of the pages was set. One car with Go Faster stripes representing each tribe would be attached to the books, which would in turn be attached to a crane. Yeah, obviously they had cranes back in the olden times too. Then, using only the strength of the combined pages, they would attempt to lift the car from the ground. So, will the Elders' ultimate example of the combined strength of red and yellow be successful? Will the power of the pages be enough to completely lift the car clean off the ground?
Okay, hold the experiment because things are just getting exciting here. We've seen how strong friction can be with phone books. Can it be that strong? What they're going to try and do is lift a car using friction alone in the pages of those phone books. Again, they're not glued, stapled, nailed, taped, fixed. It's just friction. What do you think, teams? There's another point up for grabs here. The score now is currently, 2-0, but for the honour of competing, I think we should go for the point, Yellows. What do you think?
We think that it won't. And
You think it won't support the car?
paper will break.
OK, so you think it won't. Reds?
We think it will.
You think it will?
Yeah.
Lift the whole car? OK. Well, there's only more way to find out. Carry on with the experiment. Let's have a look.
The Elders' final test of the combined strength of red and yellow was set. One car, one crane, two books, as one. But will nothing more than the layered pages of two phone books be strong enough to lift a car? The pages are taking the strain. Surely friction can't lift a car weighing over 800 kilograms. Amazing! The power of the pages is so great, the car is safely hanging in the air. I can't believe it. The tribes can't believe it. Even the car is having trouble coming to terms with it. The friction created by interleaving more pages closer and tighter together led to this experiment being a success. It brings a tear to the eye. Therefore, another point to the Reds, bringing the score to 3-0.
Amazing! Just friction holding those books together and supporting a car. Of course, it does leave us with a problem because I don't know how we're ever actually going to get those phone books apart. They're too tough. That'll solve that then. OK, we must move on because it's time for something. It rhymes with Yeti's dressy vest quest. And it's the hold on, it's the... time for that, which today involves, well, my own creation, my snotbot.
These robots produce more than 10,000 litres of snot a year from their noses.
Try not to get too close, but you're going to have to for this game. Here's what's happening. In the tank with you, as well as a lot of robot snot, there are prize discs. The team who gets the most discs in their snotbot will win what's written on those prize discs. The team who doesn't, we'll come to that later, don't worry. OK, so your job's to get as many discs into those snotbots open mouths as you possibly can. Be careful, because in there with you are these. These discs not only don't count as a prize, you put one of these in the mouth of your snotbot, it'll take one of your prize discs away. OK, does everybody understand what you've got to do?
Yeah.
Good luck, teams. May the best team win. Now, the Reds have a 5-second head start, so you will go straight away. Yellows, you wait until you hear the klaxon, then you start. All right, both teams, good luck. As many prize discs as you can possibly get. You have some time to do that, and that some time starts now.
Reds off and running, much like the metal noses of my snotbots. And there's the second siren bringing the yellows into the game. Well, the teams are determined, the competition is hot, and the snot is green. Just a list of random facts there. I thought you should know. Might be handy. OK, the red team having trouble with their snotbot's mouth closing. And that's better. Red scoring point already, but through the mucus haze, it looks like the yellows are hot on their heels. Amazing how the Reds have an aversion to mushrooms, but seem to be taken to the pool of snot like ducks to, well, snot, I suppose. Well, you really can't pick holes in a team's dedication. Much like the snotbots can't pick their troubled nostrils, maybe I should have built them with some hands as well. Never has the world seen such a frenzy of green, snot-based insanity. Probably for good reason, but the team is now resembling the pool party at the annual convention of Mini Incredible Hulks. Normally held at a Lido near Milton Keynes, if you're interested. Back to the competition. It is a fantastic contest between the two teams who will not give up, who will not surrender, who... Oh, hang on. I think their sometime is over.
Time is up. So, lab rats, count them up, please. For the yellow team, how many have we got? OK, we have a total of 5 prizes for the yellows. Well done, well done. OK, for the red team... 6 for the Reds. That means it's a red team win. That was a close thing. Let's find out what you've won. Ninja Nan, are you ready? A pogo stick. And a hovercraft. Perfume factory. Lenny pens. Tomb of Doom. All-surface swing ball. Each of you Reds taking each of those home. Now, yellows, let's find out what you would have won had you won. That'll be nice-ish. So each of you would have won Vectron Fly UFO. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Perfume factory. That would have been nice. Yeah. Personal room moon. Yeah. Metal detector. And an all-surface swing ball. And, you know, the truth of it is, Yellows, you've worked hard enough to win all of those. You were so close. But instead of winning them, here's the thing. What you're going to do is blow them up, because it is time for B-Day Goes Bang! Well done to both teams, but of course, Reds, that's quite a lot. Well done, you won.
We'd like to give the perfume laboratory to the girls.
Oh, so these girls can have these. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you can hand them over, please, Rick. You hand them over. That's Reds, thank you very much. You can take that enormous haul home with you. That was really sweet, guys. Thank you. And Yellows, that's something to take with you. And obviously, there were a lot of other things to take. But instead of that, what you're going to do is blow them up, because it's time for the walk of shame. Follow me, girls. Follow me. Here we go. It's... Oh, no. It's... breaks your heart. Girls, if you'd like to lift the plunger. Okay, right, we'll count them in. OK, audience? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You were lovely sports, well done. Today we've learned about friction and seen how you can use 2 plain old phone books to lift a car. I now intend to put those phone books to another good use by finding the number of a local pest control company. I've got a nasty rat infestation I need to get rid of. Ta-ta for now. See you again.
Hey there, Sonali here with your 60-second news round update. First, if you ever feel bad about yourself when you look at perfect models in magazines, then don't, because they're often fake. People's bodies are sometimes changed on computers to get rid of spots or make them thinner. Now the guides want magazines to put special labels on the photos that have been airbrushed so people know when they're looking at something that's not real. A rabbit has survived someone setting his ears on fire. Colin was in his hutch when someone broke in and attacked him. Vets say most rabbits would have died of the shock alone, but Colin is a fighter. Police are trying to find out who did it. And Lady Gaga just can't stop breaking records. The star has been nominated for 13 MTV Video Music Awards. 2 of her songs, Telephone and Bad Romance, are up for the biggie, Best Video. That's it. We'll have all the day's top stories for you right here at 6:25 after Shaun the Sheep. Bye.
Back to back, Danny's House and the Dick and Dom Diaries. This Saturday and Sunday from 11 on the CBBC channel. Part of your ultimate summer weekends.
Hello! Anna's at Work, coming to you very soon, starring John Barrowman. Lovely man. But right now, we're finding out from you what you think about camping. Do you want to ban camping, Hacker?
No, I love it. Ian, camping is innocent.
There you have it. First email's from Bethan. You're right, Bethan.
Hello?
Yeah. I think you should ban camping because I camped out on Saturday and me and my friends kept hearing scary noises. And then the neighbours came out and told us to stop screaming.
Ian?
What?
I can do a scary noise.
No, you can't.
Watch this.
No, you can't.
That's
not scary.
How about this one?
That's unusual. Jamie emails in and says, I don't think you should ban camping because you can roast marshmallows, you can tell ghost stories, and you can stay up very late.
What? I once told a story of a ghostly marshmallow.
Did you?